Hello everyone, I'm Dragon Whelp and welcome back to Space Engineers. As you can tell, I'm still a little bit sick, even much more so now, but I figured I needed to get this video out, do what I can while I'm feeling at least a little bit better. So here we are, and as the update stated, let me throw my helmet back on, we're getting close. We're getting a lot of really close to getting all of the ion thrusters up and running. But we're slowly but surely running out of resources. And this moon is just littered with resources that we can go get. So today I'm going to be focusing on upgrading our little drill guy down here. And I've got an idea to make a detachable head for it. That way, if I need to just have a little cruiser or something, just to go from one place to the other and don't really want to lug all of the drills along with me, I could detach them and just have the basics with there. And then also on that note, I could probably make a welder head that has basically the same thing going along with it. That way I can fly around my ship and weld things rather than me having to do it all by hand. But first things first, we're going to have to build some sort of hangar for this ship down here, because the modifications that I want to make for it, or make to it, is going to make the ship larger than it will fit into the bay that we currently have. So I'm going to have to make another bay for it that's going to be large enough, or at least a big enough to where it can stay in its little housing and not have to worry about anything else. Also being able to hook up to the system so it can deposit all of its goodies after a long couple hours of mining. So here we go. I'm going to go make sure I have enough. Yeah, I got plenty. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a bunch of steel plates, and I'm just going to start making a hangar, or some type of hangar, just a place where it can land, and I can make modifications to it as needed. So yeah, I'm going to time-lapse this. I hope that's okay. I don't think you want to hear me wheezing and coughing while I'm building this, so here we go. Oh man, we just had our first collision here. That sucks. We just lost an oxygen farm and lost a solar panel. That sucks. It sucks a lot. So maybe we can have to dismantle these things and move them elsewhere. Man, can't believe we lost that. That's okay though. At least we have the parts and stuff to rebuild it. It can be rebuilt. Back to the hangar. These meteor storms are getting much more violent. That's why I got to get out of here and go hide in an asteroid somewhere. If not hide in an asteroid, dig out a big enough place for this thing to sit and make it a mobile base or just a stationary base if I have to. But I'm going to take down these solar panels because I don't want to lose any more. There's all the stuff that fell out. Let's go put this stuff up. There we go. Make sure I repair all this. Don't want it to be all messed up if it ever gets hit again. Alright. Good? Yeah, we're good. I'll leave that open because I do plan on replacing the farm there, or maybe the farm on the bottom will keep us intact, but we'll find out. But now that we've gotten the bare bones of the hangar down there, I'm not going to close it in like I did the tail end of this ship. I'm actually just going to leave it like it is. It's just a little platform that I can build on and not have to worry about things moving, or it's just something that's stationary to the ship. What's this? Tubes. But it's just something that's connected to the ship that I can dock most of my ships if I build more. But that way they can dock on here and not have to worry about like cramming them all inside. And that way it leaves the inside for more important things, more jump drives, for instance. But let me jump in this thing and start making the modifications, or tell you guys and gals out there about the plans for the modifications that I plan on making. Let's see, I want to turn the thrusters on and then press 5. There we go. Let's get it down on the ground. And P. Nice and down. There we go. I want to make sure I turn the thrusters off so they don't hurt the blocks over here. Because thruster damage is on, and I don't want that thruster damage to hinder anything. Yeah, as you can see, that block took a lot of damage from those thrusters. That's a lot of damage. Whew. Well, I got some steel plates cooking. So while we're doing that, or while it's doing that, I've learned recently that I am placing my drills on this too close together. As you can see, there's one here and there's one right next to it. I can actually space this apart. Using the same number of drills, I can cover probably even twice as much distance, or twice as much drilling power, because you'll have like a little block in between. So I'm going to grab some parts that I think I'm going to need. I know I'll need to make a lot of conveyor systems to connect them all. So I know we need construction components. I know we'll need small steel tubes, and I know we'll need some, I think they're called interior plates. Yeah, there we go. Let's grab some of those and go into our gene menu and find conveyor, and I want these right here. There we go. Notice I didn't grab a whole lot of them because we're going to be dismantling a good portion of these drills so we can reorganize them. There we go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably fix one layer at a time to make sure that they're actually doing okay. I'm going to have to power it up somehow. figure out how it's going to go. So what I plan on doing is doing a small conveyor there. And then I'll probably need some steel plates to place along the side of this. So that way when I do place the other drill, that way I can place it where it needs to go. Like, see, it won't go there. So I'll probably have to place some more. Oh, come on, game. There you go. So press 7 again. And see, now I can tell if this is lined up or not. And it is. So that tells me now that I'll need at least 3 blocks between them all. I probably would even go as far as putting 1 block and welding it together to make sure that the bond between the two welders, or not the welders, between the two drills is actually solid. Excuse me. That way I don't wind up losing them to, you know, mishap and fortunes or whatever. Like if I bumped against the ceiling of a rock face or something, if it's not like stable, it could snap off. So as you can tell, just by taking the first two, just taking the first bottom one, and I've only took one off the second row, but as you can tell, I'm already halfway, or if just a little bit more than half, not even half, but still the distance between them is going to be greater. So we can continue this on by doing this, building this up, putting at least 1 block here, and then we'll need at least 2 more to actually place the drill. Make sure this is right. It looks good. Go ahead and prepare this drill and get rid of these blocks. There we go. And you can tell I'm almost an entire drill length over, and this is the original setup up here. This is what we're doing now. So it gives us a bigger face, a lot more surface area, because these drills go in one extra block on either side. Actually, I probably could raise this up a little bit more, rather than have the drills on top of each other. But for now, I'm just going to complete this the way I had planned it originally, and then later on, if I decide that I want to get really fancy and fix it the proper way, I can do that. But for now, I'm just going to leave it the way it is. So let's dismantle this drill. Let's get in here. Oh, did I drop some parts? Doesn't look like it. Okay. So here we go with the small conveyor. 2 more blocks, and then the extra drill. There we go. There we go. Now all of these drills should be connected, and it should be fed into the inventory system by all of the extra conveyors that I've placed. And it's going quite well. I mean, I'm just going to finish this up, and then I'll be right back. And there we go. I'll have to place back the stone dispensers, or the stone ejectors, but that's okay. I can do that off camera. It's not no big deal. You just set up the sorters to, make sure that they sort out stone, and then the ejectors just eject it out. But as you can see, it's a lot wider now, and it covers a lot more surface. So I'll be able to get down and mine a lot more. I could even probably go up maybe one more layer of drills, but I'll base that based on how much I need to mine, because a lot of the resources that we do need now is different than what you might think. I'm running low on things like cobalt and iron, of all things. Can you believe that? Running out of iron, the most common resource out there. But I haven't been mining in several episodes. So now that I'm able to get the mining ship up and running, or making it modifications to it, I should be able to mine a lot more, maybe more efficiently also. That way, because I'm actually using the drills to their maximum effect, or kinda, where they don't overlap each other. But that's just a little thing that I thought you guys would like to know or like to see. Upgrading the little mining ship. I may even make a large mining ship here later. But let me go over here and get this energy before I decide I'm going to die. Wouldn't be the first time I died from energy deprivation. But anyway, thank you everybody for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a big thumbs up. And until next time, see you later.